200 years ago, Napoleon Bonaparte dominated Europe, and then he lost to a war where he couldn't even find his enemy. What if that's exactly what's happening to us right now? AI is here, and most of us are doing exactly what Napoleon did, charging in without knowing what we're walking into. Some of us are racing to keep up, others think we can wait it out. Either way, the question we're all actually asking is, how do we not get left behind and even survive? 2,500 years ago, Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War, just 6,000 Chinese characters. Today, it's still required reading at West Point and on the U.S. Marine Corps reading list. 13 chapters, one core idea. How do you make sure you never end up on the losing side? Most of us spend our lives learning how to win. Sun Tzu was teaching something else entirely, how to never put yourself in a position where losing is even possible. Those two things sound alike. They're not. In this video, we're not going to cover all 13 chapters. We're going to take 3 ideas, 3 that cut right to the heart of what we're all navigating right now. All right, let's get into it. Know yourself before you know your enemy. Sun Tzu said, "Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will never be defeated. Know yourself, but not your enemy, and you'll win some and lose some. Know neither, and you will lose every single time." The outcome is never decided on the battlefield. It's decided the moment we either see things clearly or we don't. And honestly, most of us can't even clearly explain what AI really is. We know it's powerful, but where are its limits? Most of us don't really know. Same goes for us. When's the last time you actually slowed down and asked, where do I genuinely shine? Where can I do something at 30% effort that takes everyone else everything they've got? Where is my real blind spot? Are there things I think are strengths that are quietly becoming liabilities? The real danger isn't a strong opponent. It's going in without a clear picture of ourselves or what we're up against. Clarity is the first step to not losing. Win before you fight. The victorious army wins first, then goes to war. The defeated army goes to war first, then tries to win. Sun Tzu's point is simple. Real winners decide the outcome before they ever step in. But look at how most of us actually operate. Terrified of missing the next wave, we jump in first and figure it out as we go. Take 1812. Napoleon marched a massive army into Russia, expecting a fast, decisive win. The Russian army refused to play along. They pulled back, abandoned cities, burned their own supplies, avoided confrontation. The French pushed deeper and deeper, and all they found were empty cities, no supplies, and a brutal winter closing in. The army collapsed. The retreat turned into a disaster. Napoleon wasn't beaten by a stronger opponent. He lost the moment he chose the wrong war. Sound familiar? Or just uncomfortable? We build our value around faster output, faster response, faster learning, and without realizing it, we've walked straight onto AI's home court, waving a flag that says, "Come get me." AI's biggest edge is taking ordinary capabilities and pushing them to the absolute limit. Standardization, scale, efficiency. That's its territory. So, what can you do that AI hasn't quite figured out yet? The World Economic Forum's 2025 Future of Jobs report found that human capabilities like creative thinking, resilience, and leadership are expected to keep growing in value through 2030. The closer we are to real judgment, to making hard calls, to being accountable for outcomes, the harder we are to replace. Working harder in the wrong direction just makes it worse. The move is simple. Shift from executing tasks to deciding how those tasks should be done. Because an advantage only means something when it's measured against your opponent. Concentrate your force. Stop spreading yourself thin and put everything behind what actually matters. We know ourselves. We understand what we're up against. We've found the ground where we can compete. So now, how do we fight? First rule of strategy. If we don't have our own plan, we end up executing someone else's. Sun Tzu said, "Try to cover everything, and you'll be strong nowhere." Frederick the Great put it bluntly, mediocre people try to hold on to everything. Smart people focus on what actually matters. The AI era hasn't made life easier. It's made everything harder to see clearly. We're scared of falling behind, so we grind. More skills, more hours, more effort. But there are only so many hours, only so much energy. And most of us are already running on fumes anyway. At any given moment, there's only one goal that truly matters. But most of us are in constant multitask mode, always asking, what else can I take on? Rarely asking, what should I let go of? Because here's the truth. Even if you know yourself, even if you understand the game, even if you have real strengths, if your energy is scattered, you've already lost the moment you start. Gaining by letting go. Put everything behind one goal. Let your real strength lead. That's what a clean win looks like. Sun Tzu never taught people how to win every battle. He taught something harder: how not to lose. AI won't decide our future. It just accelerates whatever we're already doing. If we can't see clearly, we drift faster. If we're on the wrong ground, we burn out faster. And if we can't let go, we get pulled in every direction. Every major upheaval in history has been a sorting process, not for the weakest, for the ones who never stopped to get clear. A wave is coming. Does it pull us under or carry us forward? It's not luck. It's whether we chose or just moved faster in the wrong direction.